Hello everybody. Today I just wanted to hop on here and maybe do some crafting with you guys. These journals, okay, let's start with this one first. First, this journal I want to start working on. It's one of the very first journals I ever put together when I was teaching myself by watching videos and stuff how to make journals. And it's kind of, I got to a certain point and I just abandoned it because I was working on other stuff as I was progressing in my skills. But I do want to work on this a little bit, maybe, and see what I can do with it. This one I was working on for somebody that was buying journals from me, but it wasn't exactly what they had in mind as far as, because it was for a specific person. So I never finished it. I got it. This is a altered book journal, and I still love it. I put the gold leaves on it, and I love this picture here. It was from a book called Northern Lights. I may or may not keep that showing. I kind of like that it says Northern Lights on it, so, and I may put leaves on the back of it as well. So I wanted to maybe start working on this one as well and start getting that one ready for my shop. So if there's anybody that wants to buy an altered book journal, hopefully I'll be able to put this one up eventually, or I may end up gifting it to somebody as well in my family, because I do want to make journals for all my sisters, and I have a lot of sisters, and for my daughter and my granddaughter and my grandson. So I have a lot of journals to make for other people. But you know, when I'm doing them for specific people, I like to try to do them certain themes that I know that they would like, or that it's personalized for them. So I'm not sure about this one yet as far as it being personalized for anybody that I know. So anyways, I just thought maybe I could play in these two journals a little bit, maybe. And I also have my bee journal. So I do need to put a closure on this. And I wanted to start adding more ephemera in it. I have added a little bit of ephemera to it. I used one of my stamps and stamped this little bag that I had, and I put some doily on it and made a little text spot and put some of my Let It Be, my little bumblebee tags that were in my kit. I got all those ready, used some distress ink on the backs of them and put them inside. So we've got that, and then I also made it a belly band, a little belly band on this. So I've got that one, and I've also made this one. So I made two of those, and I put this little extra bee that I had. It's kind of like a round card almost, or coin card, and I put it in here. And then I put some stuff inside the pockets on this as well. So, but I still need to add more pockets and whatever else. I'm trying to decide if I want to just leave this as more of a writing journal rather than filling it up with a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of writing space in it as it is right now. Tell me what you guys think below. Do you think I should kind of leave it more empty and sell it as is? Or should I put more ephemera in it? More pockets, more side flips, more things. So I'm thinking about maybe doing some stuff for this journal. Maybe possibly putting a tie on it. I don't know if I want to put the tie on it yet, just because if I'm going to fill it up with more ephemera, I might need the tie to be a certain size once it's all full. Because I'm imagining once this is more full with ephemera, it's going to go from this to be more like this, you know, more full. So anyways, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing today. But I think I want to start with, ooh, it's kind of hard to decide. I think I want to start with this journal today, just because I've neglected this one so much. And kind of see what we can come up with today, just for fun. Just see what our imagination brings. Okay, so I'll kind of show you how I did this. I put some washi tape and I actually glued it down on the edges. And I did this with scrapbook paper that I had already. I covered a box. And then I covered the inside with scrapbook paper and the spine. I have washi tape here, edging it. And then I used my actual scrapbook paper for the pages. So all these pages are from scrapbook paper, cardstock. Most of it's cardstock. I think all of it might be. There might be a few pieces that are not cardstock pages. So they're all, well, yeah, there's a few. This isn't cardstock. This is thin paper. So there's a few pages in here that are more papery, but most of them are made from cardstock. And I did the rough edges on it because I like that look. As you can see, I did a little pull out on here that I need to decorate with a belly band. There. There's that. Oh, I put a rose in here, probably because I want to use it. Oh yeah, I put a little ephemera throughout this because things I was thinking would look cute in this specific journal. I did put a little ribbon, you know, tag on the edge here. Sorry guys. The fan, I think, is making me cough. It's stirring things up. It's kind of stormy today. It looks like it might rain outside, but it says you have one life, enjoy the journey. But I just really think, I think this journal is pretty cute, especially for my first journal. And I might do another journal with the same concept where I'm using cardstock instead of paper, because I kind of like the sturdier pages because you can do whatever you want. It's more like, almost like you could treat it like an art journal, maybe. And because it's more sturdy paper in there, so it can handle more media. But anyways, okay. So we've got that. I'm gonna grab some tags that I made. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. So I've got these tags that I haven't really decided whether they're going to be a tag or something else, but I just made them out of, look, this is Tim Holtz. It's kind of is like one of these, and I made it into a tag with my scraps. So I still, if I'm going to make it a tag, I need to do the backs of them. I haven't done the backs, but I was thinking of possibly making them belly bands, I think. So that's why I did not cover the backs yet, because I hadn't decided on what to do with those completely. And then we have these pockets that I made. So they're just made out of book pages. I got this idea from Gail Agostinelli, I think her name is. She did a tutorial on how to make these. So if you want a tutorial on how to make these, I would suggest to go to her channel. If I can find the actual video, I might link it in the video. I mean, in the comments below, so that you guys can see her video on how to make these. But maybe I can put one of these in there. Let's see what else I have that we can play with. I had a doctor's appointment today, and I actually worked 3 days in a row, which always wipes me out because they're 12-hour shifts. So that's why I haven't videoed anything in the last couple days or so, because I was just really tired and busy, and did not, when I get that tired, I have a hard time being creative. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but maybe you feel the same, like it's just kind of hard to be creative when you're exhausted. But I was exhausted, so anyways, I'm trying to think. I've got all these scraps over here that I can use. That's the problem with doing it on the spur of the moment, is you don't know what to use. Let me see. Let's just pick a page and maybe put this in there. Ooh, it might be cute right on the inside pages. It would cover up all that, but let me see. What do I want? I kind of feel like this one goes with this journal better. Or maybe even put it over here as a belly band. Says wonderful you. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. See. Or maybe just leave it as a tag and put it inside the book. Now with my first journal, when I was making the holes to sew this, I got the holes too much on the side, so those do show. So I'm going to cover those up with probably some washi tape. So let's cover those up. So that's a good start. Let's cover up some of these holes so that you can't see them. And I will use some washi tape to do that. See, what washi tape do I want to use? I kind of have a flower and butterfly type theme going on in here. So I think I want something kind of nature-y. And bright and happy. Or gold. I got the gold theme going on too. I could use this. That would cover it well. Alright. Okay. The only thing is, I can't... Just thinking, maybe I should just do it like this, where I do a piece of tape across each one where the holes are on this page. Add some character and it will cover up those holes. So put one there, one here, and I'm putting it way in the crack there. And then one down here. So I'll see how well that sticks. It doesn't seem to be sticking well right there, so I'll put a little bit of glue on that one. Sometimes washi tape sticks really well and sometimes it does not, especially if it's getting old. So I like to secure it down more with glue if I want it to be permanent. Especially if I see that it's kind of coming up on the edges. Yeah, see, this seems like it's just coming up really, really easily, so I'll put at least the edge down there. Do the same with this. This one's not coming up quite as easy, but do the edge on this one. Alright, so see, that gives it a little bit of charm there, homemade look, and it covers up those holes. Then I'm going to decide if I want to put this here. The thing about it is that these are pretty stiff, so about using it as a pocket, I don't think it's going to work, just because it's too stiff. This one needs to be glued down better. I don't know if I glued it, but it's wanting to come up. So I'll glue that down good. Anyways, so maybe I will go ahead and, because I really like this tag a lot. I like it as a tag, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the back of it with some scrap papers. So let's do that. Let's finish this tag. Put something on the back there. I like to, on one side, usually have it decorated, and then on the other side have something plain so that they can have writing space. So I do have some coffee dyed paper in my scrap box. Some of those letters want to shine through, but that's okay, I think. But let me see what else I have. Let me see. What do we have? Maybe I'll find something I like better. No. I think it's all gonna be, I want to use up some scraps, so maybe I could use some of this one. Could cut it more straight, or with my ruler, just strip it right here. I can put this one at the top here. I kind of like the pink. So I'm going to use a glue stick and then the art glitter glue around the edge. This paper that's pink, I'm not sure how I got it so pink. I need to start like keeping a journal when I do test runs on things of what worked and what didn't, because I forget sometimes my process, because I get, when I'm doing the process, I think I'll remember it forever, but then I realize later, oh, should have wrote that down, because I like the results, and now I'm not sure how I got them. But it may have been avocado dyeing. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and then this here. Well, and it's okay if it's a little bit short, because I have kind of a patchwork going on up here. Although, I'm thinking maybe I want to do this. So I'll patchwork it sideways, like this. And there is method to my madness, you guys. It usually ends up looking good in the end. I go with my instincts a lot of times. I don't have I know some artists and some people that do stuff like this, they have like a recipe almost that they follow. They have, you know, they do the same thing over and over again. And on some things I'll do that, but a lot of times I like to just do what I feel like doing at the time because I like to be creative. And sometimes I feel like if you get too much in the mode of always doing everything the same way, it's good to do that when you want to mass make. Like say you want to make a whole bunch of tags all at once and you want them to look a certain way, then yeah, by all means do your system, you know. But at other times you just you just want to be more creative. And you're not in a hurry, you're not in a rush, so why not take your time and let your creative juices flow. And in the meantime, you're also using up some of your scraps and just having fun. So, okay, so I'm just looking through some of my scraps here, seeing if there's anything. I'll show you my scrap box. I got all these scraps here of, most of these are from like prior projects that I used part of the paper, but not all of the paper. Ooh, I kind of like the purple paper. So I'll pull that one out. Book page is kind of fun. Well, that's not a scrap. That's not supposed to be in there. Neither is this. So I don't know why those are in there. What do I want to use? Ooh, I kind of like the blue also. I like this. This is fun. And I like this because it's actual writing paper. Some music paper. Fun stripes. Okay, let me think. I think that's a pretty good start. You can probably make something out of what I just pulled out. Alright, so now that we have a few more papers, I really am liking this, so maybe we should put some music paper down. That might be fun on there. I'll just go ahead and use my ruler instead of trying to cut it exactly. I'm going to cut it a little bit outside the line because then I can always cut the excess off if I need to, rather than worry about it being too short. I'll go ahead and use my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. If I can find my little tool. That's what happens when you're doing things on the spur of the moment. You lose everything. Oh, there it is. Okay, I covered it up with the other journal. Okay, so I'm going to use a little vintage photo on the edges before I... Oh, wrong side. I want to use this side. Before I lay it down. And you don't always have to you don't always have to distress the edges. Sometimes it's fun not to distress them, you know. They look just as good. It depends on the look you're going for. So, okay. Now I'm gonna glue this down. And use my other glue for the edges. I have the fan on in here because even though it's stormy outside, it's very humid. It's like Arizona usually has really dry heat, but we've been getting like rainstorms off and on the last few days. So it's been super humid on top of hot. It has cooled down a little bit, like we're in the 90s, and that's cooling down because we were in the 3 digits last week. So the 90s is a little cooler, but with all the humidity, it doesn't feel a lot, very much cooler. Okay, so got the music paper there, maybe. Put a little bit more music paper right here. So I'm going to distress the edge of that as well. Where's my... I went to Michael's today and I found... Hold on, I'll show you real quick. I found these. I don't know what people usually... It's like a glitter, so... But it's kind of like, it has other stuff in it. And it's kind of like chunky glitter, I guess. I've seen them a lot there, but I never buy them because I think, oh, I don't want to spend that much money on that. I'd rather buy paint or Distress Oxide or something. But I found these in the clearance aisle for, look, 39 cents each. I got that color and this color. So, always go and look in the clearance aisles at your local stores because you never know what you'll find. You might find something that you think, oh yeah, I want that, but I don't want to spend that kind of money. You might find something over there that you think, oh, well, I can spend 39 cents or $1 or whatever it is that day on sale. And some of these things, they're just clearing them away because they're putting out, it's not because they're bad or anything, it's just because they are getting ready, like right now, they're putting out all their fall stuff. I love fall. I miss the fall season here in where we're at in Arizona. There are areas in Arizona where they have the fall season, like Flagstaff and Sedona, Bisbee, those places I believe have like the fall leaves and everything, which are only, a couple of them are only about an hour or two away from me, so I can always drive up to the leaves. But here, where we're at, it's like you get summer and spring. Maybe a little bit of winter. But it feels most of the time either like summer or spring. It doesn't hardly ever feel like fall, or once in a while it does get pretty cold in the winter time. So I can't say that it never gets super cold. Alright, so I got those two. I need to cover this up with something. Maybe just a little bit on the edge with this. Because, no, I don't like that. Maybe I'll get another piece of music paper if I have any in my scraps. I thought I saw some more when I was going through them. Yes, here's some. Okay. It's a different one, but that's okay. I just want to cover up that little spot there, so maybe I'll do it like this. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted with finding more music paper. My ADD brain gets distracted a lot. Oh yeah, I was talking about the humidity and the rainstorms and the weather. Anyways, It does get cold. Sometimes it can get down in like 30 to 30 degrees in the wintertime, but it's mostly at nighttime it will get super cold, and then during the day it will warm back up again. So you don't feel that 30-degree weather all day long. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm thinking for writing space, I want to put this on here, but I don't want it to look so polished. So I'm going to rough it up a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot about this too. This might be fun on there. No, too much. But it is a fun paper. But it's too much for this, what we're doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna tear off the edges so they're more rough. I don't want straight edges for what I'm gonna do here. I don't want to take too much off because I want this to be a writing space for them on their tag. So I will take just the top line off of this one and the bottom. And I'm gonna distress this as well on the edges. Maybe just a little bit more distressed like this. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I think I might put it a little to the side like this because I might want to put like something here or here. Okay. So it's decided. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna offset it. And I think using this stuff to make these tags, this is perfect because it's like cardstock basically, you know? And it makes these tags very sturdy. So, anyways, just my thought on the matter. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off the stuff that's hanging over the edge. Okay. All right. And then I will distress that edge a little more again. I want to start here as well. I'm going to go around the whole part, the whole tag here. Okay. So see that, guys? It's a nice writing space for if somebody wants to journal on there. And then you have the front. Oh, I wanted to distress the front also. I just think it needs a little distressing here. In some parts, you can't even see it very much as far as the distress goes, but it does give it more of a finished look and an antique type look to it. If you like the more antique type look. Okay, and also I need to cut this right here because it's bugging me. Alright, then I'm going to take these scissors and I'm going to cut the edges, make it into a tag. So I'll take that one, turn it over, and cut the other side. There we go. And we have a tag. I'm thinking I want to put something here. Not sure what yet. Not sure. Let's see. This is bugging me because I put it just a teensy tiny bit crooked. And now it's like, oh well. Oh well, I can't do anything about it because it's glued down really well. I'm gonna see what I have in my other stuff here. As far as ephemera goes. Got these butterflies. One of these butterflies might look cute on there. And I have all these flowers. What else do I have? I'm gonna see, I think maybe one of these butterflies on the edge there. Oh, there's one with music notes on it. That might look cute because it just kind of matches the music notes. These butterflies are really cute, but they're dimensional, very dimensional, because they have this little piece of sticky tape between two layers. And I don't like the bulkiness that that causes inside of my journal. Some people maybe won't care, but I'm going to take that off, that piece of tape there. And because it also has this little wooden body here, so between the two of them, it's just too much, I think. So we'll put the two together again. Just have that tape taken out at least. Then we can always kind of curl up the wings a little bit so you can tell there's two sets of wings. There. I think that's good. And then we will just go ahead and glue that down. Maybe I'll glue the whole bottom part down since the top part's the part that's going to be more loose anyways. Do I want it here? Or here? Or here? Kind of like it like right there. Okay, that looks kind of cute. Got that, and then I'm wondering if I should put another one down here. Keep with the theme, or should we do a plain one? Plain Jane? I think we'll keep with the music theme. Again, I'm going to take that little piece of sponge tape out of there. Then I'll just glue them together. And then I will glue it on. Oh my goodness, okay. If you don't mind the bulkiness, I mean, you don't have to take off your bulky layer. It bugs me because sometimes if you add too many of those super bulky things to a journal, it makes the journal, like you see the gator mouths, and they can become gator mouths without bulky stuff. So if you put too much of that bulky stuff in, then they're really going to be a gator mouth. So just need to be careful, a little bit careful about what you're adding that way. Okay, got that, and then I got these flowers. Let's see if I can get this lid open. Okay. The other day when I was thrifting, I kind of like these. I think they're kind of cute. I'm wondering if I should just I don't know. I don't know. You don't really go. The color doesn't really go, so I'll skip those for now, even though I like them. And I will see what other kind of ephemera I have going on. Let's see. See what we got in our stash here. Have anything we want to use? Maybe not. Maybe not in this. Alright, I don't think I have anything in that I want to use. I do have this box of ephemera I made. Uh-oh, I better put the lid on this and dry it out. Maybe one of these might look cute on there. Or one of my flowers. Or leaves. Let's see what I have going on in here. Don't have anything in there that I could use on this. I have so much ephemera that I need to use for all these future journals. Okay. So, even though I got quite a bit of stuff, I don't know that it's what I want to use on this journal. I'll put these away and see about this stuff that I pulled out here. Oh, I'll put these in there. I think these are a little too bright. They don't really go well. This one's kind of pretty though. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I do have these flowers that I die cut. One of these might look kind of cute on here. I love that this says wonderful you, and this little bird is looking up at him like she's in love with him. I thought it was very fitting. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Maybe. Or okay, that's with and without. Ooh, I like it with. Okay. I'm gonna probably cut the stem down a little bit so it's not hanging over the wonderful you part. I think maybe just a little like that. I kind of like it at an angle, like so. That looks kind of cute. I think I'm gonna ink up the edge just a little on this. Time to change that, I think. Yeah, it's getting caught. It's getting caught on there. Let me see. I can put a new one on. There we go. Got a fresh one now. Okay, I really think that's cute on there. If I want it like that or like that. Let me think. Straight or maybe just like that. Okay, it's just a slight angle. Alright, let's stick it down. I fussy I'm a little fussy about making sure I like something before I stick it down, because once I stick it down, I can't undo it. I mean, sometimes you can, but it's a lot harder once you stick it down to undo it without ruining your whole project. So I just think it's better to be a little fussy ahead of time rather than stick it down and go, oh man, I did that wrong. Okay, I think I like it. I like that flower on there. All right, and oh, might not get to the other journals today because I'm taking a lot of time on this one tag. Try to figure out where I open this up. Okay, right here. I made all these ahead of time, so I just have them in my stash. Maybe I'll do a video on those one day, but not today. That kind of looks cute. No. I don't know. These seem a little too much. I don't know that they're what I'm going for as far as the feel of this card, this tag. So let me look again. I feel like I need some lace or something down here. I'm not sure what, but do I have any lace? Or maybe even some of this. I know I'm out of focus, or out of, see, I'm just looking on my, I guess I could bring this over here. So, thinking maybe some washi tape here. Nah, I don't know. I don't know that I like that very much. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look and see if I can find some ribbon or lace or something real quick. This might look cute. This with this. Ouch. This might look cute too. This might look cute. Okay. Okay, so I got a few options here so I can see what I like. I need to kind of move some of this stuff out of my way because my desk is getting kind of messy here. And when the desk gets messy, I can't think. Okay. Put these back away. So, here's my options. Maybe put some of this lace on the bottom, which actually looks really cute. This at the top. Or I could tie in that pink at the top and put this at the bottom. Just do this kind of like a border. That looks kind of cute too. Ooh, hard decisions. I think I might choose the pink. Because, or I could also use, I could use the brown. No, I don't like the brown. Thinking I like this one. Yes. That's it. That's the one. So I'm going to use the pink. I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Hopefully I cut it long enough. Yes, I did. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 beacon glue for this. I'll be right back, guys, because this takes a while. Okay, I'm back. Glue should come out pretty easy now. There we go. It just takes so long for, I'm getting toward more of the end of the bottle, I think, and so it just takes forever for it to come down. And I think it's gotten a little bit thicker just because it's getting a little bit old. Not super old, but old enough that it's giving me problems. Problems of coming out. Okay. So, I'm going to put this here, like so. I feel like there's a bump there. Oh yeah, it's the butterfly. I'm like feeling on the other side. I'm like, why is there a bump there? Alright, so that's that. I'm gonna cut the edges off. So that's the front. Thinking, do we need something else? Where's this? Okay. This is kind of pretty too. I'm thinking maybe I should double it up like this. Put this one right in the middle. That's kind of cute. I like that. So I think I'm going to do it. I always say if you can do it, then do it. If you like it and you can do it, why not do it? As long as you're having fun and not hurting anyone in the process. Okay. So I'm starting to feel that little bit of, oh, the weather's starting to change, seasons are starting to change, and I feel like it's, you know, the holidays are coming soon. Can you believe it? They're just right around the corner, you guys. They're gonna sneak up on us super quick. Okay, got that. And that. Oh, I really like that. That's really cute. Okay, so we got that. Now I feel like maybe put a strip up here or right here. That might be cute. Maybe like that. And then the flowers. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. What is your guys' favorite holidays? Do you like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas? I like Halloween, but I don't like all the dark stuff of Halloween. I'm a sensitive soul, and that kind of stuff kind of just bothers me a little too much. I don't mind the cutesy stuff like the pumpkins and, you know, dressing up in cute outfits. I like seeing what the kids dress up as, but I don't like all the gory stuff that people do. I like Thanksgiving a lot, but my family isn't here in Arizona. My husband is, but I mean, like, my brothers and sisters and stuff are not here. So I do miss them during Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, because it's like, you know, I'm just used to spending that time with them, and now I don't most of the time. Sometimes they'll come here, or I'll go where they're at, but can't always afford to do that, or sometimes I have to work. So, and you can't plan a trip if you're working. It's just part of life, right? Okay, so we got that. That's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we're going to put the flowers there, too. Yes. Make sure long enough. Okay. All right. I think I saw somebody say that if you add a little bit of alcohol to your Fabri-Tac glue, not the 3-in-1, but the Fabri-Tac, it makes it so it's not so, it will make it loose again. I'm going to have to try that, because this is really getting old. I'm like squeezing as hard as I can, and I don't feel like a whole lot's coming out. So enough is coming out that I'm able to do my project, but I shouldn't have to squeeze it so hard to get it to come out. It hurts my hands. When I got in a wreck a couple years ago, my hands, I don't know why, but they were not the same. They've never been, I haven't had the same strength in my hands since I got in the wreck. Oh, I need to get that up. Okay. So, things that used to be easy to open and easy to grip are not so easy anymore. But come on, even with it, I'm pushing really hard, guys. It should not be this hard. If you guys have any suggestions for me, I would love for you to leave them in the comments, as far as whether or not I should add alcohol to my glue, if you've heard of that, if it worked for you, if you've tried it. Because I don't want to ruin my glue either, because it's kind of, it can be kind of pricey. So I don't want to ruin it, but I do want it to work a little bit easier. Okay. I think I like it. I do. So what do you guys think? There's the back. There's the front. I'm going to go ahead and put a hole in there. I'm just going to use my hole punch, I think. Hopefully it will go through all these layers without a problem. Okay, there's the hole punch. And then I think I'm going to ink up the edge of this. Oh yeah, because I cut the edges off and then I didn't ink it to match the rest. That's why it was looking like that. Okay, can you guys see the details? There's the little flowers on there. There's more stuff on there. That's the bottom of that. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some of this ribbon here. So I think I'm going to make it a little bit longer than I probably need it, so I have extra to cut off if I need to. Okay, then I'm just going to put this through the hole here. Okay. And pull it tight. Alright. Alright, and then I will cut, let me see, I think I'm going to cut it this way, cut it at an angle, and then cut this one at an angle. So there. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to call that done. And let's see, I'm going to add it to this journal. This is going to be part of this journal. So I will figure out where I want it to go exactly later. But I had fun making this. I hope you guys had fun watching the process. And I hope you learned something, or that I inspired you in some way to go make your own tags for your own journals. Alright, thanks for joining me. I can't wait to see you next time. Until then, bye.